Rockstar just dropped a brand new GTA Online update this week, and as you know, it brought us a lot of fresh content with the Oscar Guzman Flies Again missions, which are basically a new set of smuggling missions packed with a high-stakes heist, aerial combat themed and focused missions, and exciting rewards. But that is not all, because at the end of Rockstar's newswire showcasing this content, they also slipped in a nice little teaser for upcoming content between now and the future that could be bringing back a fan favorite mode with a wild new twist, along with some fresh community challenges, as well as what they said were holiday events. And on top of that, we might be in for a huge surprise later this month, one that could make grinding for cash more profitable than ever, honestly. And so today we're going to be breaking it down. All of the hidden details in Rockstar's latest tease, and what could be one of the biggest money-making bonuses that we've seen in a long time. So let's get started with the first topic, that Rockstar is already teasing more content in the coming months for GTA with a smoked out version of Hunting Pack as an adversary mode that's dropping around 4/20, likely featuring a cannabis themed twist on the classic adversary mode. And they're also planning new community challenges, which could mean another large scale event where players work together to unlock various in-game rewards, similar to the previous heist or business sales challenges. And on top of that, we can expect holiday celebrations, likely tying into upcoming seasonal events like Easter and more. And so while the details that they talked about in this newswire are scarce, these teases do suggest that Rockstar has more in store beyond the Oscar Guzman Flies Again update. Of course, we're waiting on those police outfits, for example, but no confirmation from them in that newswire on like specifically when those are dropping. Now, that's one topic for today. Now let's talk about this month's Hangar bonus with GTA Plus specifically, and whether Rockstar might be setting up for something massive later in March, because this applies to the global player base, not just premium GTA Plus members. So when it comes to GTA Plus, and if you are a member, we do have double money and double RP on all Hangar sale missions throughout the entire month of March, meaning air crate cargo and air freight cargo sales are paying out twice the usual rate. Now that's obviously a really good bonus on its own, but if we look at how Rockstar handled things last month with a bunker sales bonus, there might be something even bigger coming. So back in February, GTA Plus members had double money on the bunker sales all month long as one of the staple GTA Plus bonuses, but something that we talked about and obviously the player base loved to see over the past week before the Oscar Guzman missions released was, so of course, last week at the end of February, Rockstar added that double money bonus for all players as part of the usual GTA Online weekly updates. And since GTA Plus bonuses stacked with standard weekly update bonuses, that meant GTA Plus players got quadruple money for that 1 week, or realistically it was 5 days, but either way, it was a massive payout increase, right? But here's the catch. This month, Rockstar didn't tease anything like that this time around for the Hangar sales for March. They could just be keeping it under wraps, or maybe they decided not to offer double money later in the month for all players. If they don't, the reason could be tied to the fact that the Hangar sales already got a permanent triple money boost back in Los Santos Drug Wars when that update released at the end of 2022. So that means with the current money bonuses, Hangar payout sales are already paying out 6 times the original value because we had the blanket 3 times buff a few years ago, plus now double money for this month if you're a GTA Plus player. Now, if Rockstar did another stacking event like last month where the entire player base got double money for the week, of course GTA Plus would stack with that, so that's 4 times, but then you multiply that by the 3 times blanket buff that we already got, that would be 12 times money from the original payouts that Hangar actually paid you, which seems way too overpowered, obviously. And another thing to consider here, hard-coded, is the payout caps into the game, or the transaction limits that TezFun2 called them. I tried to find his reference for this, but basically, we've seen this happen before with businesses like the Acid Lab or even the Hangar, where Rockstar boosted them to a certain amount of money, whether they were double or triple, and then it bugged the payouts because the final sale price went over the game's limit, or whatever that game's limit was, right? So what that did was leave some players with either a capped amount of money where they didn't earn the full amount with the bonus, and they got up to that limit, or sometimes if they went over that limit, it just bugged out and reset them to 0 at the end of a sale. So that wasted their time and money. And if Hangar sales have had a similar cap, which I'm pretty sure they do, Rockstar might be avoiding that 12 times boost to prevent breaking the system. It's weird because some things like import-export vehicles, I think you could sell for up to like 130 times money and you still wouldn't hit that cap. Not like Rockstar would ever do a bonus for it, but for example, import-export, you could sell a vehicle for 100 times what it should be and you still won't bug out the game. Whereas something like Acid Lab, if you go up to even 2.5 or 3 times money, then that's when you encounter that issue. So that's something to think about, maybe why Rockstar didn't talk about it. But either way, I do think the normal player base that's not GTA Plus deserves that double money Hangar anyway, because the last time we had it was September 2023. It was so long ago. And so the question is, do you think Rockstar will surprise us, with another stacking bonus later in March, or is the double money going to be as good as it gets here? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're grinding Hangar sales this month, now might be the best time to cash in before any changes happen. Here, of course, we're at the Hangar. If you're looking to take advantage of the double money on the Hangar this month and you don't want to manually farm a single crate or go out and source a single crate yourself, just talk to Rooster. What you could do is pay $25,000. He'll go out and source a crate for you. You can sometimes get 2 crates. I would say probably every time you source through him, which is once every 48 in-game minutes. Maybe every 4 or 5 times you source a crate, he'll bring back a second, just like sometimes the Lupe and other warehouse technicians for your CEO cargo warehouses, they can bring back 1, 2, or 3 crates. I don't think Rooster brings back 3. I don't remember the last time he did, but I know he can sometimes bring back 2, obviously just 1. Now, on normal money, you could sell 1 single crate for $30,000. With double money, you're selling it for $60,000. So you're making a profit of $35,000 when you're just sourcing through Rooster. So as long as you play the game for, you know, even up to 50 in-game hours, right? Because you could source 1 crate through him every 48 minutes, but sometimes 2, so the time will actually be less. But call it 50 in-game hours of just 1 crate every single hour, and your Hangar will be full, and you could sell for a ton of money. Now, of course, you're not getting the bonuses on specific cargo types, but if you're not manually sourcing, you know, beggars can't be choosers. That's just a good way. If you're never going to touch this business, just spawn at your Hangar, set the location on your online character when you log into your Hangar. Just do that once every 48 minutes as part of your grinding rotation. But what we're going to do is just do 1 source mission through land so you can see how easy it is. That way you could farm all 50 of 1 cargo type if you're looking to do that. If you're going to do that, narcotics, chemicals, and medical supplies is definitely the way to go. That's good if you have, you know, friends and other players to help you. Just farm 1 cargo type, but you're going to encounter a 3.5 minute cooldown. Once you get 1 crate and then you go farm another, you have a 3.5 minute cooldown. Now, what we're going to do, I'm trying to fill up my Hangar with narcotics and chemicals. We're just going to source some medical supplies for this video because I'm going to source it through land, and we're also just going to sell it real fast just so you can see how easy this process is. So, of course, we got the call from Ron. We have to go to La Mesa, which is a very, very simple source mission. We fly over here, kill a bunch of enemies, and that's it. Now, I was going to actually take my, my oppressor over so you could see one of the other missions where you could just land on the cargo and fly away, but since it's this mission and we do need to fight a couple people because I'm pretty sure the La Mesa location is a garage we need to open up, I'm just going to fly over there in my Sparrow to make it faster. We'll grab the crate, we'll come back, and then we'll just do that sale just so you can see what, you know, a single vehicle sale mission for this cargo is. Now, of course, since I'll just be selling 1 crate, you don't want to just sell 1 crate. That's totally not what you want to do. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to showcase to you the process of going through the sale. So, you know, if you haven't been doing Hangar recently because you heard it was a bad business, 3 years ago, or sorry, 2 years ago, 2 years and like 3 months ago, we did get a triple money buff to the Hangar with the Los Santos Rogue Wars update. And now, of course, it's double money for GTA Plus. Now, I'm on the legacy version of GTA 5. I still cannot migrate my profile. I've just given up for the meantime until we get some fixes. It's really weird. Some players are saying if you have modded money on your account, then you can't migrate, or, you know, it's due to like cheats and stuff like that, but that makes no sense. It actually just seemingly is random right now because some players from the Rockstar game launcher either can or can't migrate. Steam and Epic players are having the same problem. There's cheaters in the game with trillions of dollars on their account and they have been able to migrate, and there's also totally legit players in the game that have been playing since day 1 when PC came out, and they can't migrate. So there's no consistency, whether if you're a legit player, if you're a cheater, whatever the case is, there's really nothing that's actually preventing people from migrating. There's just some server issues, some bug, some glitch. Maybe they're just slowly letting players in, I'm not too sure. But anyways, I don't have GTA Plus on my account because I'm on the legacy version. GTA Plus isn't available. So I'm selling this for single money, but I'm just showing this to you as a demonstration. So let's land right here. Basically, we need to take out the power to open this garage, which actually I'm pretty sure, is it on the other side? No, it's that generator right there. Okay, so hold on. I don't even need to land first. I could just shoot my Sparrow missile at it. That'll blow it up. That should, okay, that opens the alarm, or turns on the alarm. That also opens up the warehouse, which is where we need to grab this crate. Of course, if you sound the alarm, you're gonna encounter enemies. So they're showing up from behind, but I'm just going in to grab this crate real fast. We'll take out those enemies on the way out. And like I said, it's way, way faster to farm crates if you have friends. But what I like to do, since I'm actually manually filling up my Hangar with 2 different cargo types, that way I could get, I believe it's a 35% bonus on the sale if I sell 50 crates, 25 narcotics, 25 medical, or excuse me, chemicals. But you can do chemical and medical, chemical narcotics, or medical and narcotics. Either way, any 2 of the 3 of that combination will be enough for you to get, I believe it's a 35% sale bonus on each cargo type, whereas you can get a 50% sale bonus selling all 50 of one. But again, if you're looking to just farm the business manually, alternate between two. That way you won't encounter a cooldown on either source. All right, sweet. We're coming up on the drop-off, and as you can see, this only took us about 4.5 minutes here. So not too bad for one source, especially with the land sourcing. That's the ones you want to focus on. I would just avoid the ones where they ask you to go to Paleto Bay or all the way down southeast of where we were as well. There's just some submarine missions, which just take too long. The Sandy Shores one isn't too bad when you have to use the sub, because the delivery to drop the crate isn't too bad. Then you just blow up the truck and fly back. But the other ones, you just have to fly really far away in the first place. And then, of course, you have to take the sub and then fly all the way back. So those may not be worth it in Paleto or down south of the city. But if you ever get the Visa sub mission in Sandy Shores, I honestly end up doing that one anyway, because it only takes about 6 minutes. So not too much longer, and that way I don't have to encounter a cooldown and waste extra time, you know? So, all right, we sourced that one crate. We actually... That's interesting. We have animal materials and medical supplies. I don't know where those other crates, these three, came from, these animal materials. I didn't source through Rooster or anything like that. So I'm not sure how we came back with all that, but we might as well just sell the animal materials. I was going to showcase to you the medical supplies, but I guess we'll just sell the animal materials in that case. Sell them through land, and we'll just jump in here. All right, so to start off the sale, we have to take this Vapid Ratel over here, and we have 5 stops to make. You don't want to sell 1, 2, even 3. You want to wait until you probably just have a full hangar. But these are the drop-off locations. So we got to kind of go pretty far. We have like a boomerang shape or a triangle right here, so... This will be interesting. What I'm going to do is obviously just time-lapse this, or we'll just skip ahead to each one. You can keep track of the time that's actually, you know, kind of at the bottom right-hand corner. We have a 20-minute sale timer for this, so let's jump in. Not that you're even going to be coming close to running out of time. It's just keep in mind, 5 deliveries, 20 minutes. Let's time ourselves. And also now remember, with the DH7 Iron Mule, I'm not sure if you can actually grab the hangar cargo. I know you can do it with the gun running bunker vehicles, for example, and then import export. I've yet to test out the hangar stuff, but if you can grab, you know, the Ratel and other hangar sale vehicles, if you're doing the land sourcing, and you want to make it faster, feel free, go ahead and do it. I still like driving around, to be honest. I would save time, probably taking a heli and using those to bring the vehicle around, then just hopping in just so I could trigger the actual sale and dropping off the cargo in certain places. But honestly, I don't want to do that. I don't want to fly a heli, have to unhook the cargo, get into that vehicle, press right on the D-pad to sell, get out of the vehicle, hop into the heli again, take off. Like, it is faster. I don't want to deal with it. I'll just drive the vehicle. It's okay. Cargo drop-off number 1 on top of a mountain. Let's make our way over to number 2. I also realized I didn't really talk to you guys about this just yet, like the final sale values. If you have a full hangar with 50 of one single cargo type and you sell in a public session for that maximum high demand bonus, you're looking at like, what is it, $4.4 million or something absolutely crazy with the hangar. Like, that's a lot of money to be making with this business. Now, of course, that's if you actively farm all 50 crates of one cargo type. But if you're just sourcing through Rooster as well, you'll get, you know, still a really good amount of money. You just won't get the bonus of having one specific cargo, but you'll greatly take advantage of just going to the hangar, hitting right D-pad, ordering a cargo, and that's it. And I do believe there's also an exploit if you're into that. Just going over to Rooster, having him source a crate for you, and then you can like cut your internet and then go back and reload the game and keep doing that, and you could farm the cargo that way. But that's cheesing it. That's glitching out the game. That's cheating. So if you're not into that, obviously don't do it. But for those who just don't want to bother, you could probably just spend an hour doing that and then have a full hangar ready to sell. Coming up on hangar cargo drop-off number 3. Watch out for this one because there's a bunch of deep water around, so you don't want to destroy your vehicle, obviously. Cargo drop-off number 4. Wait, must slow down. Hello? There we go. Now I can deliver the cargo. All right, last drop-off coming up. We just got a full send up this Vinewood Hill right here. Coming up on the last delivery. All we need to do is drop this off. It's going to tell us to leave the area. I didn't bother shooting these pursuing enemy helicopters. Let's finish the sale mission in style here. If I can get back up the hill, let's just go right off this cliff and get paid. Can we get paid midair? That would be sick. Nope, does not appear so. What about right here? Come on, please. Nothing? Really? Oh no, I got stuck. There we go. Sold animal materials, $87,750 because Ron's cut was $2,250. Now, of course, double money with GTA Plus this month I want to talk about. Rockstar teasing the upcoming content, because while players were focused on, you know, the Oscar Guzman missions and the side work and stuff, they may have missed out on that little tease from the newswire, if you even read newswires, that is. And most importantly, of course, Rockstar didn't confirm it in their newswire. I'm not saying it's absolutely happening, but the 4 times money for Bunker happened last month. Maybe the player base could get a surprise this time, because while Rockstar didn't confirm outright or tease that it was coming, it happened last month, and it would be great if we could get a second time, because that would be a pattern forming. I'm just hopeful, man. Can you blame me? Can you blame me? I mean, 4 times money on Hangar when we already got a triple buff 3 years ago, blanket permanently added to the game. That would be ridiculous. That would be like 8 million, or, you know, I don't even know, $9-10 million for a Hangar sale at that point. Like, it would just be stupid money players could be making for 50 crates of one type. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Check me out over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, so you guys can watch me farm GTA Online money live, get to interact with you guys in chat, things like that, if you just want more content outside of YouTube. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.